Hello. You learned earlier that all media files you upload to WordPress are listed in the media library. This video shows you how to work with the library, both sorting and finding media files, as well as editing and deleting them. You also learn about some administrative settings for media files. In the previous videos, you've been introduced to the media library while uploading and inserting media files in posts. A version of it appears in the Media Uploader window as a grid of images and icons. This same grid view can be accessed from the Media Select Library link of the main admin menu. You may need to click the grid view icon to access it. The Media Library screen offers two different views. Grid view is the first, and the second is a list view similar to post and page listings. WordPress remembers the last view you chose, and displays it the next time you click. What are the advantages of each view? In grid view you see more files at one time, and it works with a continuous scroll, so you never need to set the number of files to be shown on a page. Another big advantage of grid view is that it pops up a window showing the details of the file you selected. In this attachment details window, you can use the arrow buttons at the top right to quickly go to the details of the next or previous file in the library. You don't need to go back to the media library and click the next file to edit it. One advantage of list view is that you can see some details about every file on the screen. In particular, you see immediately which post a file may have been uploaded to or attached to, and you can click through to that post as well. You can also delete items directly from the list view, which brings us to another advantage of the list view: bulk actions. Like posts and pages, you can check a box next to each item in the list, and then perform an action on them. One other advantage of list view is that you can sort the list by each of the columns: file name, author, uploaded to, and date. Now, for filtering and searching the media library, you can see at the top of both the grid view and list view, this is an area for filtering and searching the media library. In grid view, there's a bulk select button because there is no checkbox system for selecting multiple items. Instead of a filter button, you simply use drop-down menus to filter results. In list view, you're shown the total number of files for a particular media type. The default mode for the media library screen shows all media types, but you can filter the results using the drop-down menu at the top. You may have noticed in the example that, although you have a PDF in the library, there is no filtering choice for PDFs or documents in general. The search function of the media library operates only on the titles of files, and only on the file types you're currently displaying. One of the advantages of list view is that you can sort results alphabetically according to their title, which can help narrow your search for a file even if you've filtered results. Keep in mind that even though it looks as if the file column is sorting by file name, that's only because WordPress automatically uses the file name for the title unless you give it your own title. Now, for editing a file in list view of the media library, just click its name. Or when you mouse over the row for that media file, a text menu appears enabling you to edit, delete, or view the file. In grid view, you simply click the thumbnail or icon of the file. You saw earlier that clicking a file in grid view brings up the attachment details window. For list view, however, clicking the name or the edit link takes you to the edit media screen. Clicking the edit image button brings up the image editor window. There, you can crop, rotate, and resize the actual image, or just its thumbnail. As you saw earlier, if you need to delete a media file in list view of the media library, simply mouse over the title of the file, and click delete permanently from the menu that appears. If you need to delete large numbers of files, check the box on the left of the relevant files, choose delete from the bulk actions drop-down at the top or bottom of the screen, and click apply. With grid view, you need to click the file and do the deletion from the attachment details window. However, if you use the bulk select function, you can delete one or more files directly from the screen. You can change some site-wide media file parameters under the Settings Select Media link on the admin menu. The image sizes settings control the dimensions that WordPress uses when it creates as many as 3 different versions of images you're uploading: thumbnail, medium, and large. These additional versions are created only if the longest side of the uploaded file is larger than the maximum dimensions set on this page. For example, if the maximum width or height for medium is 300 pixels, as the default WordPress setting, and the image uploaded is 400 pixels wide by 270 pixels high, no large version would be created, only a thumbnail and a medium. For medium and large versions, WordPress keeps the proportions of the original, and makes the longest side whatever is set as the maximum width or height. For thumbnails, you have a choice. With the default, it is to hard crop the image, taking a 150 by 150 pixel portion from the middle of the image. If you uncheck the box, it would create a thumbnail that's 150 pixels on the longest side. For most people, these settings are fine, though with wider content areas these days, you may bump up the medium setting. I finished here the video. If you find it useful, subscribe for more video. Thanks and see you soon in the next videos.